find you through the cracks, you break through. Na 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 na. I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when I super blue. So you got that wildfire in your soul. Don't you ever let it go. Make it burn so bright that they all know I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when super blue. Never rained in the desert till I picked me for the very first time. Mist darkest before the sunrise. That's when I never rained in the desert till I picked me for the very first time. Mist darkest before the sunrise. That's when I super blue, super blue, super blue, super blue. I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when I super blue.
My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. They was never friendly, yeah. Now I'm jumping out of Bentley, yeah. And I know I sound dramatic, yeah. But I know I had to have it, yeah. For the money, I'm a savage, yeah. I be itching like I had it, yeah. I'm surrounded 20 bags, yeah. But they didn't know me last year, yeah. Everyone wanna act like they important, but all that mean nothing when I saw my door, yeah. Everyone counting on me, drop the ball, yeah. everything custom like I'm at the bottom. Yeah. If you win it, put your lighters to the sky. How could I make sense when I got millions on my mind? Coming with it, I just put it to the side. Bought a sense of baby, they could see it in my eyes. My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I wouldn't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
I was patient, yeah. Oh, I was patient. Now I can scream that we made it. Now everywhere I go, they say congratulations. Young graduation. I pick up the rock and I ball, baby. I'm looking for someone to call, baby. But right now I got a situation. Never old Ben Franklin. Big rings, champagne. My life is like a ball game. But instead I'm in a trap though. Pop so big, call it Super Bowl. Super Bowl, caught up. Get in the rolls. Top flow lifestyle. Huncho and Post. Malone. I got a play on my phone. You know what I'm on. Huncho Houdini is gone.
My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I wouldn't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
we're circling up.
Mike's not coming. Mike's not coming. I just left Tracy.
Guys, stay up. Speeches are pretty good. I think the kids did a good job. Very good.
everyone please stand as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem? Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome parents, family members, teachers, and administrators to the Missinawala High School Class of 2021 graduation ceremony. I would like to introduce the administrators and school board members joining us today. Stephen Quater, Principal. Rachel Resch, Assistant Principal. Brody Burbank, Assistant Principal. Chance Young, Athletic Director. Tab McKenzie, Superintendent. Leslie Winter, Assistant Superintendent. Wayne Gaskin, School Board President. Denny Smith, School Board Vice President, Susan Miller, School Board Secretary and School Board Member, Chris Cunningham, Michael Crouch, Conrad Herrera, and Jarrett Richards. I would like to introduce the Valedictorian of the Class of 2021, Olivia Bainter.
Maya Angelou once said, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better." When I Googled what to write for this speech, Google told me to find a quote to relate to our high school career, and I found this quote, so here we go. We've survived a pretty turbulent year, and I know everyone is sick and tired of talking about how we've persevered through a pandemic to get to today. But in looking at this quote, I think we've done a pretty stellar job. We've done the best we can, and now we're here. But now we need to do better. We've learned and grown and prevailed through any hardship thrown our way. And now we know better, so it's time to do better. It's time for us to go out into the world without the everyday guidance high school has provided. As you are guiding yourself through this meaningful journey of your life, find a way to impact each other without imposing your own beliefs onto others. We need to learn to work together despite our differences and value everyone around us no matter their beliefs. Our teachers, through good and bad experiences, have shown us these lessons. Mr. Williamson taught us to be respectful of others and to dress for success. Mr. Augustine taught us that all people are valuable and worthy of someone in their corner. Speakman taught us that it's okay to not be perfect, and sometimes it just is what it is. And Mrs. Young taught us that helping others is the most important thing. I encourage you to follow in their footsteps. These are just a few examples of how the teachers of Miss Lenoir have impacted us without imposing. I'd like to end today by thanking my mom, Ida, my mentor, Abel, my boss, my friends, my teachers, and everyone else along the way who has helped me get to this point. It's because of you all that I'm standing before you today. Congrats, class of 2021, we've earned it.
When I found out that I was salutatorian, my first thought is that I have no idea what to write about. I don't feel like I'm prepared to give any advice, and I definitely know I'm not prepared to give out any words of wisdom. And I certainly know that I can't help anyone out. So I thought about what I do know and what I could share with you all. And here's what I know. Starbucks. I can tell you all the best Starbucks drinks, the best time to roll up for the best service, and the best employees. My personal favorite Starbucks drink is an Irish cream cold brew. Now, I know it seems pretty basic, but it's actually got a lot going on and is a good metaphor for graduating. First off, you have your ice. You can get regular ice or light ice. That's like the choices we've had in high school. Some of us took the regular ice. We did everything we needed to with no frills. We went along, and now we're here. Others are the light ice people. We had to be extra, go in and change what's normal. We took all of those extra classes, and now we're here. Those of us that are the light ice people got that extra cold brew, mainly because we needed the caffeine to get through. But really, who cares about the ice? It's all about the flavor. And the Irish cream is nuanced, just like the class of 2021. There's the richness of the cream that hits you first. There are those of us that come out and pack a punch. There's the softness of the vanilla that comes next. The majority of us are right there. We don't come out and punch you in the face, but we're necessary to bring out the flavors of everything else. And finally, the cocoa flavor. This comes last. It's unexpected and delicious. There's those of us that we don't expect that end up becoming some of the best people in our lives. Once we walk out of this gymnasium, we're all going to have to figure out what Starbucks drinks we want to be on our own. We won't be the delicious Irish cream cold brew that is the class of 2021. We're going to be faced with decisions that seem really scary, just like ordering something new. Will we like it? Will it be a waste of money? What if the line is too long? And generally, the answer is yes. Yes, the line will probably be too long, but the wait is worth it, and not just for Starbucks. Waiting is something we always have to do. Yes, we probably will like what we order, and if we don't, we can find somebody who will. We need to get to know people and know it's going to be worth the wait because some of the people will turn out to be the most impactful in our lives. Although I said I didn't have any words of wisdom, I lied for the very first time in my life. Understand that one day you will have the power to make a difference, so use it wisely. Come on, guys, we've lived our very last, most memorable high school year through a pandemic. We have faced this year with so many differences, but we persevered. Between homecoming, prom, classes in general, and now graduation. I'm so proud of all of our achievements and cannot wait to see what becomes of the class of 2021. It's time to celebrate us. And maybe we can all go get Starbucks on Speakman.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes a sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blamed me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet from orbit as it passes a sun, wind off the sea, like a stream that meets a sea dropped by a who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for
The class of 2021 has achieved so much success, but has also endured so much hardship. This includes tragically losing a class member. Javante Johnson was set to graduate with the class of 2021, but unfortunately passed away in March of this year. Please join me as we celebrate a moment of silence as we honor Jay. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize the valedictorian of the class of 2021, Olivia Banter. I would ask that Olivia stand, and I'd also ask Olivia's parents, Christina Banter and Josh Banter, to stand and be recognized alongside their daughter. Congratulations, Olivia. We are very proud of you. Now I'd like to recognize the salutatorian of the class of 2021, Maggie Labar. I would ask that Maggie stand, and I'd also ask that Maggie's parents, Glenda Rowe and Tom Labar, stand and be recognized with their daughter. Congratulations, Maggie. I'd like to recognize our students who will be graduating with summa cum laude. To graduate with this highest distinction, you must achieve a grade point average of at least 4.10, receive an academic or technical honors diploma, and have at least 8 AP or dual credits. I would ask these graduates to please stand as I read their name and remain standing. And I'd ask the audience to hold your applause until all students have been recognized so that all family members may hear their student's name announced on this special day. Graduates summa cum laude: John Alsop, Olivia Bainter, Lauren Bell, Josh Backover, Sam Bolden, Akasha Coulter, Ty Corey, Duncan Dill, Ian Federhoff, Allison Glazer, Katie Hosier, Catherine Cassane, Maggie Labar, Cameron Miller, Ashlyn Moracle, Valerie Neal, Antonio Parrish, N.C. Pang, Aaron Purdy, Chloe Sessoms, Braxton Simmons, Juliana Smith, Mackenzie Sutton, Josh Terrell, Anna Taves, Josie Ward, Elena Webb, Annika Williams, Colin Yoder, Cree Young, our graduates summa cum laude. I would now like to recognize our students who will be graduating magna cum laude. To graduate with great distinction, you must achieve a grade point average of 3.85 to 4.09, achieve an academic or technical honors diploma, and have at least 6 AP or dual credits. Again, I'd ask these graduates to please stand as I read your name and remain standing, and again ask the audience to hold your applause until all students' names have been read so their family members may hear their student's name announced on this special day. Graduates magna cum laude: Kaylee Dorsey, J.C. Hyatt, Joseph Ice, Mackenzie Lee, Justice Moore, Abby Euler, Gage Salvati, Kylie Smalley, Anthony Stanley, Zaya Stevens, Brooke Sullivan, Sarah Tisch, graduates magna cum laude. I would now like to recognize the students who will be graduating cum laude. To graduate with distinction, you must achieve a grade point average of 3.70 to 3.849, receive an academic or technical honors diploma, and have at least 4 AP or dual credits. Again, I'd ask these graduates to please stand and remain standing, and the audience to hold your applause until I've completed the list. Graduates cum laude: Gracie Brown, Jamie Cox, Brody Crosby, Grayson Dunn, Josh O'Connell, Andre Soliday, and Skylar Schultz, graduates cum laude. I would like to recognize the graduates that will be receiving an academic honors diploma. In the guidelines adopted by the State Board of Education, the recipient of an academic honors diploma must earn at least 47 credits in academic and college prep courses. To be eligible for an academic honors diploma, the graduate must have a grade point average of at least 3.0 and have attained no grade lower than a C in any of the required courses. This academic honors diploma is the most prestigious diploma awarded in the state of Indiana. I would ask these graduates to please stand as I read your name. I would also ask the parents of these students to please stand when your child's name is announced. Please remain standing until all students and parents are recognized. Again, I'd ask that everyone hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Graduates graduating with an academic honors diploma: John Alsup, Madison Ayala, Olivia Bainter, Lauren Bell, Josh Backover, Sam Bolden, Gracie Brown, Akasha Coulter, Ty Corey, Jamie Cox, Brody Crosby, Abby Croucher, Duncan Dill, Kaylee Dorsey, Grayson Dunn, Ian Federhoff, Allison Glazer, Asharia Hall, Katie Hosier, Ethan Huffman, JC Hyatt, Joseph Ice, Garrett Johnson, Catherine Cassane, Virginia Kellogg, Maggie Labar, Mackenzie Lee, Cameron Leslie, Andrea Martinez, Cameron Miller, Justice Moore, Ashlyn Moracle, Valerie Neal, Zoe Nicholson, Josh O'Connell, Abby Euler, Antonio Parrish, NC Pang, Ashlyn Pollard, Aaron Purdy, Andre Saladay, Gage Salvati, Skylar Schultz, Chloe Sessoms, Braxton Simmons, Kylie Smalley, Alyssa Smith, Juliana Smith, Jalen Soltz, Anthony Stanley, Marley Starnes, Zaya Stevenson, Gracelyn Stone, Brooke Sullivan, Mackenzie Sutton, Landon Swanner, Josh Terrell, Ireland Thien, Sarah Tish, Anna Taves, Josie Ward, Dara Watson, Elena Webb, Annika Williams, Colin Yoder, Cree Young, our graduates with academic honors diplomas. I would now like to recognize our students that are early college graduates. These students have completed an either statewide transfer general education core or a technical certificate, or have accumulated 15+ college credit hours, all while being a student here at Mississinawa High School. All of these students are considered early college high school graduates, and their diplomas are marked with a gold seal. Students who have earned an Ivy Tech credential can be identified by the green and white corns they have on their gown. Again, I'd ask these graduates to please stand as I read their name and remain standing, and I'd ask the audience to hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Early college high school graduates: Josh Backover, Zach Buck, Seth Carter, Ty Corey, Duncan Dill, Kaylee Dorsey, Candace Downham, Ian Federhoff, Gabby Gurrell, Asharia Hall, Amaris Hickman, Ethan Huffman, Eve Hussong, J.C. Hyatt, Joseph Ice, Jesse Kelly, Maggie Labar, Mackenzie Lee, Cameron Leslie, Paris Lewis, Andrea Martinez, Justice Moore, Ashlyn Moracle, Josh O'Connell, Abby Euler, Antonio Parrish, N.C. Pang, Ashlyn Pollard, Aaron Purdy, Gage Salvati, Casey Sands, Braxton Simmons, Juliana Smith, Elijah Standridge, Anthony Stanley, Gracelyn Stone, Mackenzie Sutton, Ireland Thien, Sarah Tish, Anna Taves, Josie Ward, Dara Watson, Elena Webb, Annika Williams, Isaiah Wine, Colin Yoder, Cree Young, our graduates, Early College High School. Finally, I'd like to recognize the class of 2021 graduates who have enlisted to serve in the United States of America in one of the branches of the military. I would ask these graduates to please stand as I read their name. I would also ask the parents of each student to please stand with their child when their child's name is announced, and please remain standing until all students and parents are recognized. Again, I'd ask everyone hold their applause until all students have been named. Students enlisting in branches of the military: Camden Dorothy, Army; Keegan Ebert, Marines; Gavin Gibson, Army; Elijah Robertson, National Guard; Cameron Sizemore, Marines; Drake Stepp, Air Force; Taylor Ulrich, Air Force; and Evan Wyatt, Army, students enlisting in the United States military. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Superintendent of the Mississinawa Community School Corporation, Mr. Tab McKenzie. Now, before I turn the podium over to Mr. McKenzie, would you please join me in honoring and thanking him for his 40 years of service to Mississinawa Community Schools. Mr. McKenzie has an outstanding legacy as a leader and educator, and we wish him the best in his retirement.
I think he did that hoping that maybe I'd cut my speech short if we did that. I was sitting there thinking as you guys came out for your graduation ceremony that 45 years ago I was sitting where you're sitting today, and I've got 40 years here at Mississinawa, and I was at Mississinawa as a student for 12 years. So I've put 52 years into this place, and see what happens to you, what you look like when it's over. No, actually, I wouldn't have done anything different with my life when it comes to my professional career, and I wouldn't have done it any other place but Mississinawa. I was Jonesboro boy, born and bred, and I've lived my entire adult life in Gas City, and I've been very fortunate. I've been blessed by this community, and it's been an honor and a privilege to be the superintendent and to work with Mrs. Sinawal for 40 years. It's been a blessing, and I thank everybody that's been in my life from Mrs. Sinawal. I've made a lot of great friends, and I've been surrounded by wonderful people. And so the message, I guess, to you young people is if you stick around long enough for 40 years, you get up there. They move you up. Okay, Maggie LaBar was working on me at the end of senior honor night, trying to get my speech condensed. And I told her I had it down to 45 minutes. And she pulled me aside and she really worked on me. We got it down to about 10 or 11 minutes. And so, but the clock doesn't start till now. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Mrs. Sinawal Schools, we welcome you, and we are so glad you're able to be here to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2021. I want to begin by saying we need to give thanks and show appreciation for some of the people who made this graduation day possible. First, thank you to our principal, Mr. Quaterher, and his team for organizing and setting up this graduation ceremony. He always makes it look so simple and easy, but I can assure you that it's not. Thank you to the band and choir for providing the music for our ceremony. You are all outstanding as always. Mr. Bear, Mrs. Walters, we appreciate you so much. A big thank you to our teachers for all of your support this year, especially this year, and over the years. Graduates, I hope you know that many of your teachers are here today to support you. Next, we want to recognize the parents for all your support and encouragement that you have provided to the school, and most importantly, to your child, who is now moving into adulthood. This day is for you as much as for your graduate. I am sure our parents are feeling a sense of both joy and sadness today. Would the parents of the graduates please stand and be recognized? And finally, let's recognize our graduating class of 2021. You have had to overcome great obstacles in the midst of a pandemic. You have been an outstanding group of young people. You have made a difference in your school. Your accomplishments over the course of your career in theater, in music and the arts, in sports, and most importantly, your accomplishments in academics is truly impressive. And it goes without saying, we will miss you. Will the graduating class of 2021 please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. You're going to get me in trouble with Maggie if we don't keep going. Graduation is a time of celebration and a time for receiving gifts. So the school district has provided you a graduation gift. Since we are obviously a school, it should be of no surprise that your gift is a book. The book is under your seat, so please get it out now and take a look at it. Have that read by Monday, and we'll have our first pop quiz. You thought you were done, weren't you? Yeah. The title of the book is Beneath a Scarlet Sky. The reason I selected this book is because it's a true story about a young person your age. As I tell you a little bit about this story, think about the connections and similarities to your own experience the past 15 months in dealing with the pandemic. The main character of this story is your age, as I said, living in Italy in 1944 through 1945, which, if you know your history, that's during World War II. At that time, his country was occupied by Nazi Germany. This young man appears at first to be a very ordinary teenager. He wants to date pretty girls, go see movies, go out to eat, run around and hang out with his friends, and do all the normal things teenagers like to do. But very soon in 1944, he can no longer live a normal life. Because of the war, he and his family get thrown into some very dangerous situations. This ordinary teenager has to make some really grown-up decisions. In short, this ordinary teenager becomes rather heroic. So I hope you like this story as much as I did, and I hope the story inspires you to be a hero of your own life. Speaking before graduates, I always feel like I should give you some encouragement and words of wisdom. You know, I look so old, I look like I should be wise. So I want to give you some words of wisdom. I want to give you some advice for living a successful life. So in order to keep the speech short, which we all want, I have broken down a successful life into 4 areas. First, there's the physical life, meaning being healthy. You probably take that for granted at your age, but you will find that the older you get, you stop taking good health for granted. You begin to see the connection between living a healthy life when you're younger and having a healthy life when you're older. Second, there is the career or job life, meaning supporting yourself and your family. If you are not yet thinking about how you plan to support yourself in adulthood, I guarantee you your parents have started thinking about it for you. The third category to a successful life is your personal life, meaning, are you happy? Are you fulfilled? Do you feel good about yourself? Are you confident? Are you content? Do you have friends? Do you smile much? Do you laugh much? Do you know how to relax? Do you have joy in your life? And finally, the fourth category is the spiritual life. Being a good person, being kind, caring, loving your fellow human beings, practicing the golden rule, treating people like you want to be treated, being honest, being respectful, showing gratitude. I think we can all understand the connection between all 4 of these components of a successful life. It is likely that none of you will even remember much of what is said today, but I will offer this small bit of advice because it at least makes me feel better to say it to you. Of the 4 components to a successful life, and they are all important. Having good health, important. Having a good job or career, important. Having personal happiness, really important. And finally, achieving spiritual development. My advice after living life for more than 60 years now is this. Of the 4 categories I have mentioned, focus the most on your spiritual development. Not all of your focus, but focus the most on your spiritual development, because that is the key, in my opinion, to happiness and success in all areas of your life. Make time every day, graduates, for prayer, for meditation, and to focus on your own spiritual and personal development. Study and read good books, including the good book, and think upon being a good person. Think often on being kind. Mother Teresa once said that the most important virtue to being a good person is kindness. Be caring, be respectful, and be honest. Be a loving person, a patient person. Be a friendly person, a smiling and happy person. A person who laughs and helps others to smile and laugh. A person who is honest and truthful, especially when it's hard to tell the truth. Remind yourself every day to control your anger. The scriptures say a gentle answer turns away anger. So speak softly, speak kindly. Work on your self-control daily. Control your frustrations. Control your irritations and your negative feelings that can come out in all sorts of ugly ways. Remind yourself constantly to love your neighbor, your fellow human beings, and treat people like you want to be treated. Remind yourself every day and throughout the day to be a good person and be good to people, no matter what. No matter what. No matter what their color, no matter what their religious beliefs, and no matter what their politics. Be a good person above all else. Even try your hardest to be nice when someone's not nice to you. That is the great test to your spiritual commitment. Respect and care for your fellow human beings. Be calm. Be calm. You will fail at these things from time to time. Everyone does. I fail at it often. But keep working at it. Make it a priority. I speak from experience. When you're young, you tend to focus too much on the physical life and establishing yourself in a career and your job. I understand this, and I understand why it happens that way with most young people. I know this because I made the same mistakes and did the same thing when I was young. And that is why my advice is to put the most of your focus on your spiritual development starting today, on shaping yourself into a really good person and build yourself daily into the best person you can be. And the other three components of a successful life, your health, your career, your personal happiness, will take care of itself because they're all connected. All of us today believe in you, graduates, and wish you all the best of life. May God bless you and keep you, and good luck. Now it's the time for the reason you're all here today. It's time to hand out those diplomas.
Good.
Ready?
Andrew Scott Alexander. John David Alsop. Madison J. Ayala. Erica Leanne Baker. Olivia Estelle Banter. Leighton Edward Barnes. Lauren Mackenzie Bell. Trinity Rose Bell. Joshua Lee Bockover. Isaac James Bolden. Samuel Robert Bolden. Celeste A. Bosworth. Brittany Ann Brendenberg. Gracie Renee Brown. Zachary A. Buck. William J. Byers. Connor Andrew Campbell. Seth Aaron Carter. Nasante Ashar Clester. Cade Braylon Coffey. Akasha Rayana May Coulter. Tyler L. Corey. Garrett H. Cox. Jamie Lynn Cox. Broderick Sumner Crosby. Abigail Elizabeth Croucher. Justin C. Dakin. Mackenzie M. Davis. Dallas Edward Delks. Jalen Lamont Deathridge. Duncan Edward Dill. Catherine Lynn Dixon. Camden Dale Dorothy. Kaylee Ann Dorsey. Jaden Clarice Douglas. Candace Lynn Downham. Grayson Alexander Dunn. Samantha Jean Elser. Bryce Hall Farmer. Eli Bradley Felver. Ian Michael Fetterhoff. Trey Vincent Galt. Gavin E. Gibson. Allison Lynn Glazer. Gabriella Renee Gurel. Emily A. Gray. Hunter Allen Grimm. Asharia Rose Hall. Madison Pauline Hasty. Brent A. Henry. Tyler James Hensel. Amaris E. Hickman. Brooklyn Dawn Higginbotham. Abigail Elise Hignite. Catherine Elizabeth Hosier. Gabriel M. Howard. Ethan James Huffman. Tyler Lee Hunter. Eve Angelis Hussong. JC Lynn Hyatt. Joseph Allen Ice III. Garrett L. Johnson. Jesse Lee Kelly. Virginia K. Kellogg. Catherine Rose Cassane. Caitlin Renee Kitchen. Maggie Jean Lobar. Alasia Carmen Lay. Mackenzie Renee Lee. Cameron Alexis Wehu Leslie. Paris Sue Lewis. Heaven Shay Maddox. Sarah E. Kane. Samuel D. Manry. Andrea R. Martinez. Peyton B. Mason. Carly Marie Kaylee Mattingly. Nina Shay Gale Mattingly. Gavin Michael McClanahan. Tariq Darcel McClung. Delaney Alexis McGuinn. Samuel Isaiah Melendez. Cameron D. Miller. Carolyn A. Moon. Justice Marlene Moore. Ashlyn Leanne Rose Moracle. Valerie Rose Neal.
Jalen Ross Nevels. Zoe Elise Nicholson. Haley Marie O'Banion. Joshua Cameron O'Connell. Abigail Grace Euler. Annabella Yvonne Pinnell. Antonio L. Parrish. Chloe Elaine Passant. NC Ping. Ashlyn Madison Pollard. Xavier Poston. Jordan Bryce Victor Power. Miranda Nicole Poley. Aaron Brianna Purdy. Andrew C. Purvis. Carlos Randolph. Seth William Frank Remigay. Tegan Leanne Rinker. Elijah G. Roberson. Zoe Elaine Rogers. William Joseph Runco. Andre Jean-Marc Soliday. Gage M. Salvati. Casey Leanne Sands. Brendan S. Schomber. Caden John Schreier. Kalia Jolene Schreier. Skylar Ray Schultz. Braden Allen Seacrest. Chloe Leanne Sessoms. Braxton Lee Simmons. Seth Isaac Sinclair. Cameron Jacob Sizemore. Carson Douglas Small. Kylie Carmen Smalley. Alyssa Marie Smith. Juliana Christine Smith. Jalen Brett Schultz. Gabriel Allen Spivey. I'll get it next time. Elijah C. Standridge. Anthony Lynn Stanley Jr. Daniel J. Stanley. Marley Shay Starnes. Drake Harley Stepp. Zaya Stevens. Gracelyn A. Stone. Tristan Wesley Aaron Stone. Brooke E. Sullivan. Courtney Lynn Summers. Mackenzie Diane Sutton. Landon Patrick Swanner. Joshua Dean Terrell. Ireland Elise Dean. Davion Lavelle Tennis. Sarah J. Tish. Anna Grace Taves. Randall Keith Turner III. Taylor N. Ulrich. Victoria Nell Van Hoosier. Olivia Rosalie Voland. Caleb Luke Voland. Sean M. Waddlington II. Hunter William Walters. Levi Richard Walters. Virginia Grace Walton. Josie Lynn Ward. Dara Christine Watson. Lexi Marie Waymeyer. Elena Kathleen Webb. Dan J. Weldy. Caden Jean Wells. Cameron Allen Wells. Seth Michael Wigner. Annika Marie Williams. Gwendolyn Ann Wendell. Isaiah Ray Wine. Evan James Wyatt. Elijah James Yanez. Colin Eric Yoder. Okay. Cree Jeffrey Young. Corinne Zapeta. Robert L. Zerby. Hunter J. Butts. Faith Hannah K. Ferguson. Latrika Denise Hale.
Graduates, would you please stand, and we'll make this official. By the power vested in me by the state of Indiana and the School Board of Trustees, I now pronounce you graduates of Mississinawa High School 2021.
You may be seated. On behalf of the class of 2021, I want to thank everyone that is here today and watching virtually for the constant support you have given us. Many of us would not be in the positions we are today without it. As I reflect on the last 4 years, I can truly see that the class of 2021 was nothing short of amazing. We have excelled academically with over $1 million in scholarships. We were a part of 2 sectional championships in football. Our boys basketball team ended a 67-year sectional drought. And the girls have won Grant 4 championships in volleyball, basketball, and softball. This is just scratching the surface of the many outstanding accomplishments this class has. Even with all of these accomplishments, the little things is what we will remember the most. We'll remember the field days when we would get burnt to a crisp but didn't care because it was so fun. We'll remember the time when Mr. Bartlett had to wipe gum off Ty's butt at RJB. And then there's the time everyone went out to eat after the 7th grade dance and threw up in the parking lot. High school was a whole different ballgame, and everyone's gone their own way and made their own memories. But just because we've gotten our own things going on, it doesn't mean that we aren't part of something bigger. We are and always will be Indians. And while we go off and make even more memories away from these hallways, we'll always have the homecoming when we dominated, the big games that brought everyone together, and the adults that either helped us or yelled at us. So as we get ready to get out of here, remember to keep your nose over your toes and have a thumbs up Thursday. Before we go, can I get one last 3 claps on 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Class of 2021, we did it.
deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when I super blue. So you got that wildfire in your soul. Don't you ever let it go. Make it burn so bright that they all know I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when super blue. Never rained in the desert till I picked me for the very first time. It's darkest before the sunrise. That's when I never rained in the desert till I picked me for the very first time. It's darkest before the sunrise. That's when I super blue, super blue, super blue, super blue. I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when I super blue.
My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I wouldn't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. They was never friendly, yeah. Now I'm jumping out of Bentley, yeah. And I know I sound dramatic, yeah. But I know I had to have it, yeah. For the money, I'm a savage, yeah. I be itching like I had it, yeah. I'm surrounded 20 bags, yeah. But they didn't know me last year, yeah. Everyone wanna act like they important, but all that mean nothing when I saw my door, yeah. Everyone counting on me, drop the ball, yeah. Everything custom like I'm at the bottom, yeah, yeah. If you with winning, put Put your lighters to the sky. How could I make sense when I got millions on my mind? Coming with it, I just put it to the side. Bought a sense of baby, they could see it in my eyes. My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
I was patient, yeah. Oh, I was patient. Now I can scream that we made it. Now everywhere I go, they say congratulations. Young graduation. I pick up the rock and I ball, baby. I'm looking for someone to call, baby. But right now I got a situation. Never old Ben Franklin. Big rings, champagne. My life is like a ball game, but instead I'm in a trap though. Pop so big, call it Super Bowl. Super Bowl, caught up, get in the rolls. Top flow lifestyle, Huncho and Post. Malone, I got a play on my phone. You know what I'm on. Huncho Houdini is gone.
My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
your troubles